yeah, I've come onto the field, there's quite a lot of people, and the dogs are already running off. So it's different because they've all got border collies. Different, they're nice dogs. They're all running together. So I'm on the park, but I'm actually going now. I've not been on the park for very long, but the dogs have had a mad run. A proper mad run. And I'm really out of breath. So I'm just gonna walk back home, go back home, and chill. And these can chill out as well. Also, as well, I've done a double upload today, which has been a change because for the last few days I've been practically doing just the one upload. And whilst doing the one upload is a good thing, I was on quite a consistent amount of days of doing a double upload every day. So it's kind of nice today to have to do two. What I find surprising is with my minutes on my watch, I always like to aim for like 150 minutes per day, and by the end of the week get past 1,000 minutes. When I had the week where I went to York and Hebden Bridge, there was no doubt I was going to get past 1,000 because I was wanting to do a 10k in both York and Hebden, so my minutes were going to go up quite a lot. And like today, like I woke up and the minutes were at like 230, so to be now at, it says 340, but it will go up on its own accord rather than me using my watch for minutes. It just goes up on its own accord. So I actually wanted to be 300 at 300 by the end of today, and I'm at 340. So I'm doing something right. I'm ahead of what I'm ahead of what I want my watch to be. And the thing is, tomorrow I'm on 7.3, so I am walking. Oh, do you know, I'm gonna have a real good opportunity tomorrow because I am walking to work. Then I'll potentially go out on my break for a walk, which will be nice thing to do. And then my mum in the morning is actually not in the morning. My mum's getting dropped off in Siddle to my grandma's, so then she's going to be walking from my grandma's to home. So initially I'm going to be walking from McDonald's to where she lives in Siddle, that descent up, get a few miles in and my minutes in, and then I'm going to be walking all the way from Siddle to home. So doing pretty well for minutes, and my exercise is doing pretty well, so that's going to be pretty good tomorrow. Yeah, that's going to be quite cool then. Nice. I'm doing quite well for exercise and my minutes. So even though I've not done a 10k on the foot today, I will definitely be able to do it tomorrow because it's like 2 miles to work, and then I might get like a mile walking, so that's like 3 miles, and it's like half a mile-ish to my grandma's. So, and then from my grandma's to home, it's like 2.5, 3 miles. So I'm pretty sure I'll get a 10k complete. Plus as well, there's a really easy challenge, which I think it tracks like every single day, and it's called the Escape Plan, which is to do a recommended amount of 15 minutes exercise each day. 15 minutes. No matter what activity it is, 15 minutes. Piss easy. And the thing is, yesterday I completed my 5k and my 10k challenge. Done. Completed it. And in a few days there is a New York Road Runner 5k challenge coming up. I think it's a 5k. I think that's coming up soon. There's still various other challenges. Oh, what was the other upload I got up? When I went to Halifax on the evening, when me and Ryan just went to see Hobson Shaw at the cinema. Oh yeah, that's what we did. I still want to get the day up from when I went to Brewers Fair on the Monday. When I came along here on my bike, there was a crashed car. Just curious if it's still here, because it was like a Corsa that had a massive dent in the right side of the right side of the car, with the provisional permit with the I can't fucking speak, with the provisional permit. Gotta say it like a dickhead, but it's the only way I'm gonna get to say it. And well, it's still here, still there. I thought, wow, what's happened to that car? And it's like it's been it looks like it has been T-boned from one side, because it's just crap. I mean, it's not as smashed up as a car I saw ages ago in Elland. That's up on my channel already, but it's like pretty wrecked on one side. So that's the car. There's no one in it. So from here, it doesn't look like it's damaged. I'm walking dogs on the road, I feel bad. But that's pretty smashed in. Is there anything in it? No, there's nothing in it at all. I'm not going to go in the car and look through it rooted, because then I'm not doing that. But it's just been left to be forgotten about. Don't know if it's been broken in. Don't know if it's been deliberately broken into. There's just been an accidental accident. Well, that's what an accident is, an accident. It's nice to be out. I've had a pretty active day. I mean, okay, I've not done like a lot of walking, but considering I did like 11 miles of walking, it feels like a pretty active day. And it should have rained today, but it hasn't. So I'm hoping for like a recharge of my sanity when I get to work. Because for the last 6 weeks it's been the school holidays, and then for some reason Halifax areas have been like, do you know what, no, people don't go back to school until Wednesday, and it's Wednesday today. So a small minority of people went to school on Monday, then another small minority went on Tuesday, but they're all back today. All back. They're all back today. Good. Because I need to recharge my sanity a little bit. Because it was just incredibly busy with every single demographic possible on the Monday. It was just stupid how insane it was. So everyone's going back today. I mean, when I was out yesterday, I could see people in uniform, but get them back to school. Well, it looks a bit dark, doesn't it? It's actually forecast to rain at 7. So if I can get to work on... Actually, I need to get to work before 7 anyway, because that's when I start. rather annoyingly when I'm on the road there is just traffic. When I'm not on the road there isn't any. Yeah. Just something to think about. So thinking what to upload today. I can probably upload something to my animation channel, probably something to my gaming channel. Don't know about vlog channel though. So this is the first day going back where everybody else goes back. Where everybody goes back. Not just a little amount of people, not just that little amount of people, but everybody goes back today. Which is really good. I know I've set up a bit later. It's not really a shave, but it's not too bad. God, yeah, like it'll be interesting to see how many parents come with children today, because they'll be coming in when it's school time. Because it'll give me the impression of you do not want your kids to be at school. Bloody hell, there's a lot of flies around. What the hell? So yeah, set off a little bit later because I had a bit more fattier foods yesterday. Because I was still recovering from the bike, from the 7-mile walk that I did on Monday, and then I did a 7-mile bike ride yesterday. So I ended up having like a few pies, a few ice creams, and a pizza yesterday. And after all of that, this morning I've only put £1 on. But today, when I have my break, I'll be going back to having the veggie wrap, the cucumber bag, an orange juice, and potentially another orange juice. I'll just get a water actually. Yes, I could get a water. Although saying that, I've got a water bottle in my bag, so I don't really need. But there's something about Buxton water tastes a lot nicer than tap water. With how things are looking this morning, with who's the shift manager this morning, just having a little check now, doesn't look too bad actually. Actually, to be fair, it's one of them, because sometimes the different managers can give off a different like sign of like how they're going to run it. So the one that started at 6, like literally just 20 minutes ago, is, yeah. It's just weird because I'm tired, because I woke up literally at 9:20 yesterday to then wake up at 5:20 this morning. So if I wasn't working, I would have happily slept in. Yeah, I'd have happily slept in. And you know, the thing is, I'm going to get quite a lot walking in today, because I'm going to be walking to work, which is roughly 2-ish miles. So let's do that breakdown too. And then on my break, if I go on a walk, that's like adding an extra mile in. Then on my way to my grandma's, because I'm going up to my grandma's after work, it's like about half a mile. But then considering I'm going to be walking from my grandma's to home, it's like 2.5 miles. So it's like 3 miles. So it's 4 and 3, so that's 7 miles roughly. Again. So that would be like 7 miles from a walk on Monday, 7 miles of a bike ride yesterday, and then 7 miles of broken up activities today. Oh, right. I know I'm going to work. I know I'm going to work. But that's where teenagers hang around up there. Why they would hang around up there, I don't know. I actually don't know why they would. Because it's not somewhere I would hang around. It's somewhere, if you're a bit dippy and a bit out of the social system, would hang around up there. And they're just chucking rocks at people. So like, just chucking rocks. because they're bored. Here's a tip: go out somewhere, like I do. If you're bored, don't try kill somebody. It's just common sense. You know, I find surprising is that when I went to Haworth and like the videoing I did after Haworth, I've got it all in folders, but I've not touched it to edit. I just haven't. Not touched it at all. And I realised why I don't really play games anymore. Because I played Gran Turismo 5 for a bit, and after 10 minutes I was bored. I was bored of actually playing the game. Like, I was actually bored of playing it. I think really the photo travel is the bit that's going to be like getting me playing. But the thing is, doing that mode on the game is not really playing the game, it's being artistic. So I think Gran Turismo 6 is under my bed somewhere, so get that. I think there's photo travel on that as well, so it'd be nice to do that as well. I'd get some pictures from that, because the locations for the photo travel will be different, I think. Because then it can actually have a little explore and wander. What got me was the opening credits for the game, 2014, Gran Turismo 5, 2014. So 5 years ago. God, a lot has changed in 5 years. A lot has changed. Let's hope there's no abnormalities. Because the last time I walked, actually the opposite way to fair, there was someone on the flipping quad. Yeah, a quad. I heard what I thought was a chainsaw, because I had these on, but I weren't listening to any music. I thought I could hear what was sounding like a chainsaw. Looked around, and there was a guy in a bloody quad just speeding up, purposefully. And then there was 10 cyclists on that side. I just went, just wait a moment. Well, why? So there's a quad coming the other way with a fucking idiot on it. Just wait. So they all got on the grass, and he just came through, and there was a kid with a mum. Don't matter, because I think he tried to hit the kid anyway. And they were like, what a flipping knobhead. I said, yep. It's a teenager that hasn't quite developed yet, or will never develop, to be fair. Because if you think you can ride your quad bike along here at 3 o'clock in the afternoon when it's busy as hell, then you are deluded and brain dead. And far more than that. I could say far worse, but I'm not gonna do. There was something on Tenable, which was they have to do the lists, and it was it's alphabetical words that end in UNT. And is it bad that I thought of the swear word? I immediately thought of that word that you shouldn't really say because it's not a nice word. The C word. Oh, what time is it now? It is 6:41. Oh, come on. 6:41. To be fair though, I just need to get my trainers on, to be fair. And that's it. I don't need to worry about getting a hat on. Because I've got this uniform, and because I've lost a staggering amount of weight, and that this t-shirt tucks into my trousers, I've had to put my trousers onto the next hole, and even then this is still coming out a little bit. Oh, okay. I'm glad I put a little trousers. I can't remember now. But oh yeah, something else I'm going to mention is the potential to put a sign up near drive-through, because the amount of people I see texting or on the phone whilst they're driving along, not giving a damn where they are, is unreal. I'm going to mention it as like I've seen it so many times, and I've had customers complain. I'm going to just mention it when I get into work, because I caught on Monday, in the space of 1 minute, I caught 3 people on the phone, and there was somebody that dropped their purse out of the car. It was incredibly fitting that the driver was driving a Peugeot. Incredibly fitting. Texting and driving. They came back and I was like, yeah, that is yours. But I really didn't want to help out because, well, you was texting and driving. And all you care about is your phone, not your surroundings. So I'm really going to mention something at work, so just in 5-10 minutes, and see if we can get anything done about it. Because people deserve to be punished if people think that it's okay to drive with drive on their phone whilst going across our premises whilst there's a lot of people around. So it's 6:45. Just going to go up, turn around to go up, and go around up to work, and then start at 7. So I'm on a break now. Got a veggie wrap, got a cucumber bag, I got a lettuce, I got a what else did I get? Other stuff as well. I figured I'm next to a petrol station and I'm vlogging. So this morning the systems went down once, then they went back on, and then they went back down again, and for about an hour or so they were back on. And I go out on my break to go for a little bit of a walk. Guess what's happened? System failure. System failure. They are down again. So I'm back off my break at 11:45. So I figured I'd walk up to Exley and then walk back down Jubilee Road and then back to work. I don't think I've ever gone that way on a break before, you see. So it'd be nice to do something different for a change. So it's 10:15. So I've actually got half an hour left. Bloody hell. And I messaged Roberto Seagate, the artist, about the video I'd done, and he's going to put it on his page. And somebody else 2 months ago had actually made a video like showcasing his artwork. Don't know if they had permission or not, I'm not sure. I did, that's all that counts. But the video's really good though. Good music, good array of images. Although what the person did do was have the black bars at either side. I didn't do that. I did it in 16:9 format, you see. So it's better format. So if I'm going to share my video, I'm going to share this guy's video as well. I forgot how steep this hill is. Oh, God. So I walked to the top. Wow, I've not actually walked this way on a break before. Why? Don't know why. Because I could do from now on. So the artist Roberto messaged me, and I messaged him a picture of my faceless artwork, where it's like from school, where it's like the X's over my eyes and mouth. And I was like, Because there was one of the images where a model has bandages wrapped around their eyes and a stop sign where her mouth is. And I was like, well, I'd made something in my university days similar to that, like coincidentally at the same time, without knowing. And yeah, I've shown him the piece of image. It's a very scary representation for sure. It's nice to just talk to an artist. Never met the artist, but it's just great. Great to do. And I looked on, because I put the video up yesterday, and I was like, the other person that I put the video up 2 months ago has 6 views on it. Just 6 views on it over 2 months. My video's been up a day, in fact more than a day to be fair, and it's been watched 20 times. Whew. See, this is what I thought, right? I will help this artist out, promote this artist, and then as soon as I found out that this artist was going to share the video for me, that's going to do me good, because it's going to get me people watching my channel, people watching that video. And it's the thing is, regarding this artist, me and that other person are the only 2 people to have done videos promoting Roberto Seagate. Because when you type his name in, it comes up with Seagate, which is a technological brand, as opposed to the artist's work. So yeah, it'd be quite cool to like potentially recreate some of his work as well in my sort of style. There was a point where I was like, I shouldn't have really brought my coat. Walking up that hill, definitely. I was like, oh dear. But the rest of it, like here, yeah, I'm kind of glad because it's a bit chilly. What is that? Oh, 542. Oh yeah, of course, 542. Silly me. So yeah, I reckon I can aim for a mile when I get back. That'd be a good thing. Then I want to get back a 1/4 and then get back on down there for 5. I'm kind of curious to know if the schedule's going to be up or down. Oh, do you know what? I've just thought, I'm going past Shop Smarter. Oh, I might get an energy drink, because going to the petrol station up there, they'll go to the petrol station right next to work. They're just expensive, and they're just not it's not necessary. So I might actually get a couple of drinks, to be fair. So rather than be like, oh, I need to go get a drink from there, I could just get one from my bag. Do that. I've not been that hungry, to be fair. Realistically, I've only had like half of this, to be fair. Okay, I'm glad I brought it now, because it's raining. I'm glad I brought it. So it is raining now. I'm going to walk down the cobbled bit, but walking up it's a challenge in its own right. And walking down it's even worse. So when it's been raining and it's wet, yeah, no questions asked. I'm going to walk down Jubilee Road instead. So I'm kind of curious to know if the systems will be up or not, because well, when I went on my break they were off, or just going off. So I checked Facebook this morning, and Roberto Seagate has done a post giving me a little mention, saying it'd be so kind if you give it a like, won't you? It's got 4 likes in the video, which is, to some people it's like, yeah, but hey, to me every like is a like, and it doesn't matter how many it is. It could be 12, it could be 20,000, or it could be 4. Every like is a like. views are slowly going up. Now, my most popular video ever is my Bradford Broadway video, and that was done 2 years ago. And nothing since uploading anything, well, nothing since then has gone up above it. So I'm kind of curious to know if something else would get above it. There's times where things have gone near it, but not like actually above it. So could this be the video that does it? Or it certainly might go into my most popular uploads segment. It's only been up a day. And the thing is, I am doing double uploads each day practically. So whilst it's like there, a beacon as to what I'm at the moment, I do want to keep doing double uploads. So it's 11:35. I've got 10 minutes until I want to get back to work, and then just sort myself out. Well, I've not had to empty the bins yet, which was not the case on Monday, because I kept emptying bins like every 10 minutes with how batshit bonkers it was. It's so cool that I've done that little montage. Now, I had the idea, because I showed my piece of work to Roberto. My initial idea next is because I've not put a lot of artwork, I've not put artwork up on my channel for quite a long time. The last time I did it was when I went shopping to Matalan, like last year. Like that was the last point. One of the things I could do is faces, because Roberto has done things with people in, and so have I. So if I go on my faces, like go look at my artwork that involves faces, crop them down to 16 by 9, and then make a montage out of them, and then potentially put some text. Jamie Hudson artwork. Yeah. There's a rule with car parking: if it's less than 5 meters within a junction, then it's deemed illegal. The car. I came around the corner and I saw the car. I was like, surely it's not all on the pavement. Yes, it is. Thought I need to get past the highway maintenance driver, because he has no fucking clue where he's going. That's why they're highly visible, because they're not good at driving. So I'm gonna get back to work in like a minute or so. So question: systems down or not down? Kind of curious to know. Yeah. Time to find out. Time to go back in. So after my break, when I got back, I ended up, the systems ended up staying on. Like this system granted. It just kind of feels really weird, like how it feels like it's gone really quick and then really slow at the same time. Right, so I ended up, it's like 3:10 now. I couldn't go straight away because the 311 wasn't even in. So I had to stay in for like 10 extra minutes. Which is no, I suppose. And yeah. Hope that doesn't happen tomorrow. I got that from Shop Smarter on my break. Tempted now actually to go up that hill again like I did going up to Exley tomorrow. Be a nice idea. Yeah, tempted to do that tomorrow. So as of now, walking to my grandma's. So even though the schedule is not up for next week, got a feeling it will be later on though. Basically, I will not be working the Friday or the Saturday because next Friday is Friday the 13th. Yeah. That's not the reason why. No, but the reason why is because on the Friday, me, my dad and his dad, so my granddad, are going to Manchester to watch Brian Cox do a talk. So all this time I was like, it's been a while since I've been in Manchester, and we're going to Manchester. I'm going to Manchester next Friday, which is cool. So if I get a little bit, right, I'm not promising that. I am not promising a vlog. I'm not promising anything. But, is the but. If I get opportunity to do little snippets and filming, then I will. And make like a little video out of it. I'm also kind of curious to know, actually I'm going to check it just now, how many views the mini montage I made has got up to. So it's up to 38 views and 6 likes on it. 6. So it's going up a little bit. So yeah, don't know what to upload next, that's the thing. Almost there. Well, I charged my tablet up yesterday, so maybe go on that and just go into my private list and pick a video to make public. Yeah, I was looking for my mum's car, but I remember just got a lift.